Welcome back to One Black Shop Radio. I'm so excited to be here again with you guys. If you're not liking or subscribing the channel already, what I need for you to do is hit that subscribe button. Tonight on One Black Shop Radio, we do have a special guest with us all the way from Hampton Roads. Y'all give it up for her real quick. Why don't you give us a little introduction about who you are and where you from?
Okay, what's poppin'? It's your girl, Meela Belle. Mel, if you know me, I'm originally from Maryland, but I grew up in the DMV, so Virginia is definitely my second home, so I rep Virginia just as hard as I rep Maryland, so definitely DMV rising star.
Right. So shout out to you for being in Virginia. Clearly, I've been seeing you doing your thing, girl, and to find out that you were only 20 years old, that blew me. I'm like, I've been doing business with this girl for some time now, and she's only 20. What made you step into that power move? Like, I'm about to just run my own stuff.
Honest, exactly what you said. I want to run my own stuff. I feel like I have a very dominant personality, and I don't belong in a box. I don't belong under one job. I don't belong under one category. So I was like, look, I'm gonna take my ideas. I'm gonna make them a reality. I'm gonna make it a business. I'm gonna make money off of it, and I'm gonna do what I love. So I wanted to be the boss. I wanted to be in charge.
Okay, so when you were growing up, when did it spark for you that this is what I'm going to do? Was it at the age of 15 or was it a couple of years ago? What age range?
Well, actually, let's see, I'm 20 now. So when I was 18 going into 19, but 19 is when I really started to be like, okay, I'm serious. I'm about to really make this a move. So it's only been like a solid year, honestly.
Wow. For it to be a solid year, you definitely been doing your thing. So I see that you got a lot of stuff going on. Tell us about where you first started at.
Actually, I first started on YouTube. YouTube was my thing when I was 15. I was a teen mom, so I kind of took that angle and made that my main push and grew everything off of that. But YouTube is my OG. It's my main squeeze.
Okay. So how many businesses do you have on hand right now?
How many businesses do I have going on?
Yeah.
Well, I never really said anything about it. I always think of Belle's Boutique as my main one. That's where I have my products and things like that I'm working on. But I do graphics. I edit videos. I edit YouTube videos, intros, outros. I make custom YouTube songs. Like I sing and I rap, so I do that as well. I guess you could consider that a business. I'm trying to get into this more, but business consulting, as in giving people business advice, because I have a series on my channel where I actually give, free advice, but I want to kind of find a way to monetize that and give people like the heart of what you need to have a successful business. So how many was that? Well, maybe 4 or 5?
Yeah, like 4 or 5. 4 or 5 is what I'm getting on the timeline. But hey, you out here doing your thing. But with being so young, are you faced with a lot of like, she don't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's doing. Do you get a lot of that being that you're so young?
Actually, I don't. Well, I do and I don't. When people hear me speak, they usually like, okay, she do know what she's talking about. Like, listen to her. Like, and I had somebody the other day that was she's 4 years older than me, and she was like, I watch your business videos all the time, and she's a businesswoman herself. She was like, and you make me feel like I want to listen to you. So it's crazy that you asked that, but I get more of like, when I tell people like, I want to make this my main thing. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. That's when I get like that. Oh, you're just young. Like you just found you a good job or you have a good job. So kind of stay there. But yeah, people definitely try to put me in that box. Like, you need a good job. You need a solid job. You need something 9 to 5. So yeah, people try to put me in a box in a certain aspect, but people usually, they usually think I know what I'm talking about. They feel like I'm knowledgeable and I, have a good view on things.
Right. Well, I'm glad you do because I'm all for not being in a box. As you see, so many lanes because why stop driving? So I ran into you at a pop-up shop that I met you for the first time. I actually met you online first. I seen a couple of things that you were doing and I'm like, oh, this girl is about her business. So when I seen you at the pop-up shop, you came with your boutique. Tell us a little bit how you started it. Where you at now and some of the things you might have going on with your business.
So I started a year ago with I wanted to be a custom, like on hand, like I wanted to make the things. I wanted to make these fur, like lingerie tops and fur slides. Didn't really work out, so I went into like first slides because that seemed to be a big hit and a big trend. So I went to the first slides, and then from then I just was like, okay, I can actually add more. I don't have to just, again, put myself in a box and limit myself. So say like around winter, 2020 winter, I started to grow my inventory a little bit more and focus on like, okay, I can really have like everything people need. I can be that local Fashion Nova. I can be that one-stop shop for everything. So that's kind of where I'm at now with it, like growing my inventory, having the flyest products people have seen like locally and hopefully outside, internationally one day. So I'm definitely working on inventory, having products, having different products, having some of the best prices, like the best quality, the best customer service. So that's my main focus right now, is growing what I have and having more to offer.
Well, that sounds amazing, especially since you said you don't want to put yourself in a category. So when it comes to your boutique, why the lingerie? Why the first slippers? Like, why there and not anywhere else? Why did you start there?
Well, I started there because I wanted to be different. I'm like, okay, we in the 757. I know too many people that do hair, nails. I mean, they bomb, and it's cool because it just, it's about how you make it. So I'm like, okay, but too many people do hair, they do lashes, they do nails, or they sell lashes. So I'm like, what can I bring different to the table that people are gonna be like, ooh, I want that, I gotta have that, I need that, and I don't know anybody else that has it. And so I was like, okay, I just want to be different. I want people to be like, she not selling lashes, hair, what? She got something different. So it was really just a different aspect for me. I had to stand out.
And you definitely do stand out, because one thing that brought me to my attention to you was your consistency in what you're doing. And question, are you doing it just by yourself, or do you have a team?
So I just recently put a team together, and I'm still working out the kinks of that. So I haven't really implemented them too much into it, but it's been me up until a few weeks ago.
See, that's amazing. A lot of people start some things and they don't finish, but I do see you going out and you getting your hustle on. So being that you say you are a mom and you have all these things going on, how? At 20 years old, how?
Well, I mean, being a mom first, that's it's in me. It doesn't change. Everything that I do, I think of that. And I have a daughter, so it's like, I don't want her to turn 16 and have to go through things that I went through, or, oh, well, I have to find this type of job, or even work like a fast food or retail job. I want her to be 16, 17, like set. But I want to instill that type of mindset in her. So for me, it's like, what type of woman, what type of mom, what type of person do I need to be to influence my daughter in that way? So it's like, okay, I just think about her and everything that I do. I have to like, when I do things, I don't make it, okay, I gotta play with her. Oh, okay, but I gotta do business. I incorporate it. I told her, hey, let's do this, or let's play a game. Let's see how many sunglasses we can put in the bag, or can you put those sunglasses in the bag? Let's see who can do it. Right. Like, I try to incorporate spending time into business, but also teaching her at the same time, so that it's not like, oh, I have to play with her. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. It's more like everything just flows freely, and that's kind of how I keep it from being like, I incorporate them into each other with spending time with her, teaching her, and the business.
Listen, and you're doing an amazing job at that. So kudos to you. I can only imagine. So as we go over into the business side, I've been seeing that, like you said, on your YouTube, you give advice and you give things about business that you would like to share. What are some of the things that you feel like as a young age you can bring to the new entrepreneurship that we do see today?
That's a good question. I feel like I think that I'm a very transparent person. So I think when you have a business and you're sharing business and you're giving business advice, transparency is important, because you want people to know, you watch a lot of YouTube videos or businesses, and a lot of times it's like, oh, they on and popping, but what was the hardships? What did they have to go through to get there? Did they ever go broke trying to get to where they are? Like, these are things that me as a person, even before I started my business, this is what I want to know. And, you have some videos out there, but not consistent. It may be one video of, oh, this is what went wrong. People need to see consistently, like, this is going wrong, this is going wrong, this is going wrong. So when they see you 5 years from now living lavish, they know, oh, she really went through something. So I feel like I had that to offer as a new entrepreneurship with this new age. It's like, I don't mind being transparent. I don't mind showing my failures. I don't mind showing my hardships to people when it comes to how I started my business and what's going on. So I try to bring that aspect.
Listen, I just want to say you are sitting there and you are owning this spotlight right here. Like, I don't know what it is about you, but I don't know if it's this confidence and where you going and where you at. So just a quick question. If you had to describe yourself in one way, what would you say you were?
Determined. I'm determined. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. If I want it to be successful in whatever area, it's gonna happen. Like,
so was that always a driven thing about you, or was it like, hey, I'm a mom now, I got to get going, or hey, this happened in my life, I got to get going? What makes you not stop outside of course being a mother?
Okay. I just know what type of lifestyle I want to live, and that's my push. Like I said, I can't be put in a box. I can't work a 9 to 5. 5 years from now, even I can't do it. Like, to me, it's like, that's my push. What type of life do I want to live? I want to live lavish. I want to be wealthy. I want to have that. Then that's my motivation. My motivation is the life that I want to have. So I have to do the work now so I can walk into that type of lifestyle.
Listen, and okay, so let's talk about your work a little bit before we do go. What are some of the things that you have in your boutique? Is it a certain type of clothing that makes you different from the other ones? Is it, I know you said something about lingerie. What makes you different from the other boutiques that we do have in Hampton Roads?
Mm-hmm. So I actually don't do the lingerie. Got done away with. That was like an idea, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was like the starting point. But I have these sunglasses. They're, I guess you could say, Cartier inspired glasses, but they are really good quality. Hopefully y'all can see it with the light.
Yeah,
but I have five different styles of these. I have bonnets. I have some next to me, but I have bonnets. I'm working on swimwear. I'm working on some bundles with swimwear, matching slides, matching glasses. Like, I want my boutique to have an aesthetic. Like, I don't want to just have sets, because I see a lot of boutiques around here, they have sets, they have cute clothes and stuff like that, but it's like, okay, that's a cute set, okay, that's a cute dress, that's a cute clothes, but I want to have like an aesthetic. I want people to click on my website and be like, but I have to have this to go with that because it just looks so appealing, and I have to have the swimsuit and the glasses so I want to, have an aesthetic. I want people to be like, I have to buy this whole thing, I have to buy this entire outfit. So moving more towards aesthetics, moving more towards not just trending products. I see a lot of boutiques around here have trending products or things that you can buy pretty much anywhere. I want to be the boutique that has like, I cannot find this nowhere else. So that's kind of what I'm trying to be outside of everybody else's boutique.
I see the separation. I was there with you as you were explaining it. I see the separation. What can we expect more from Meela Belle, whether it's in the boutique, the motive? Because I see that. I see the YouTube. I see the rapping. You have a performance that's coming up, right?
I do actually have a performance next Thursday. Wow. No, that's this week, this Thursday. So honestly, expect a lot. Like, I can't even say one specific thing because I'm trying to glow in every area possible. So expect the music, expect way more products, expect more YouTube videos, expect interviews, photo shoots, expect it all. Like, expect the unexpected.
So let's talk about your song that is coming out that you'll be performing live this Thursday.
Yes.
What inspired you to finally go ahead and drop that track?
Well, I don't know. So I do music for fun. And Virginia is like another music capital. So many people do music, but I just do it for fun. I just happen to be good at it. So I don't know. I just was like, okay, I dropped it just for fun on SoundCloud. And Derby, so he engineered it and everything. And so I was like, I'm just dropping for fun. And then I was like, okay, well, let's put it on Apple Music and see how I do, because people was really asking for it. So I was like, okay, people really like it. Like, and girls like, oh, I play this on a girls' night. I listen to this. I was like, say no more. So I wanted to drop it so people can access it in every way possible. And I was like, I'm kind of dropping it. I'm like hiding, like, okay,
right.
So I don't know. I just really felt it. It felt really fun. It felt really new, really different. Like, I don't know. So I just dropped it because people was like, we like this a lot. So I was like, okay, I got y'all. Say no more.
Say no more. I love it about you. And girl, I wish you nothing but the best. It seems like you got your head on screw exactly where you need it at in this time. The pandemic came and, did away with a lot of things. What can you say the pandemic did for your business?
Helped it. I started it. Okay. I started it in the pandemic. So honestly, it helped it because I've learned how to how to have a business and own something without being able to have as much human interaction. Like, I'm running everything pretty much off the line, you know, through website and Instagram and this and that. Even meetings, even interviews, it's more Zoom. Yeah. So starting a business in the pandemic, I didn't have a business where I had to adjust. Like, oh man, I have a store, I got to close my store down. So it was easier. The pandemic, honestly, I feel like helped my business. It gave me more time to figure it out. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. More time to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Listen, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning into the One Back Shop. Mel, thank you so much for being here with us today. Go out and support Black businesses. Before you go, let us know where we can follow you at and purchase whatever you got going on, and leave us with something so we can take away until next time we see you.
Of course. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's MEELAABELLE with 2 underscores. Honestly, you can find anything from there. The link in my bio is my link tree. So it has all my music, videos, my store, meelabelle.com. And I follow back, and I'm definitely a big supporter. So definitely go ahead, follow me on there. And honestly, if I can leave you with something, if you're waiting to start something or wanting to start something, just do it. Like, do not wait, do not overthink it. Like, if you need a sign, this is your sign. Like, your time is now. You deserve to be successful. You deserve to have the life that you want to live. So go ahead and start. Just do it. Just do it and do it wholeheartedly.
That is amazing, girl. You going somewhere? You hear me?
Thank you.
I hope to see you again whenever there, because you know anybody I encounter with, you got to come with me. I truly thank you for being on the show. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Make sure you like and share and subscribe.
You know how we do. We just put it in his face and tell him that we through all red.